Popcorn. You've eaten it 1,000 times. But here are 5 facts that get weirder the further you go. And by the end, you're not going to believe the last one. Let's start simple. Oh, actually, hang on. Before we even get to the weird stuff, you got to know why popcorn pops in the first place. Fact 1. Each kernel has a tiny drop of water trapped inside a hard shell. Heat that water up. It turns to steam, and steam needs way more room than water does. Pressure builds and builds inside that shell until it explodes inside out, and the starch inside puffs into that fluffy shape, Simple mechanism. Wild history, though. Fact 2. Here's the part that'll mess with you. Popcorn wasn't always. Welcome at the movies. Theater owners actually hated it. Too cheap, too loud. Felt low class for the fancy picture houses they were trying to run. So what did people snack on instead? Candy, roasted peanuts, candied apples, anything from the confectionery stand down the street. And since eating inside was frowned upon, people would sneak it in, stuffed in purses and coat pockets, like they were smuggling contraband into a movie. So how did popcorn go from banned to basically the mascot of movie night? One word. Fact 3. Money problems. The 1930s hit. The Great Depression's in full swing. And suddenly, nobody's got spare cash for entertainment. But popcorn? Popcorn cost pennies. For a few cents, a whole family could go to the movies and share a snack. Street vendors selling popcorn outside theaters started cleaning up, making more money than some theaters were making on tickets. And theater owners, watching all that cash walk right past their doors, thought, why are we letting someone else profit off our audience? So they brought popcorn inside for good. That's how popcorn earned its seat in the theater. But its next big moment? That one was a total accident. Fact 4. World War II. Engineer Percy Spencer is working with radar tech, testing a device called a magnetron. Reaches into his pocket for a snack and finds his chocolate bar has completely melted. Instead of just shrugging it off, Spencer got curious. He grabbed some popcorn kernels and held them near the machine. And they started popping almost instantly, right there in the lab. That one moment kicked off the invention of the microwave oven. Decades later, that same idea gave us the bag of popcorn sitting in your pantry right now. One melted chocolate bar. One kitchen appliance in almost every home on Earth. Not bad for an accident, but that's still nothing compared to how old popcorn actually is. Fact 5. Popcorn is one of the oldest foods on the planet. It's older than Jesus by 6,700 years. Actually, hold on. Let's not undersell this. Older than the Great Pyramid of Giza? Yep, try 4,000 years before it. Older than the wheel? Also yes. Older than writing itself? Still yes. We're talking 8,000 years old. Ancient popcorn kernels have actually been found in Peru and New Mexico, buried for millennia. And here's the part that actually breaks my brain. Because of how popcorn is built, that hard shell trapping a little pocket of moisture inside, some of those ancient kernels can still pop today. Thousands of years later if you just put them in heat. So next time you're watching a movie with a bag of popcorn in your lap, you're holding one of the oldest snacks humanity has ever made. Kinda wild that it took a depression and a melted chocolate bar to get it into your hands.